Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Nailyah Gardner. If you are new here, hey girl, hey, come sit with us. So, today we are talking about Virgo versus Pisces. Opposites, but the same. The topic today is logic. If you have missed my other opposites videos, I have Taurus versus Scorpio and Aquarius versus Leo posted. So if you're interested in those, you can go back and watch some of those. But if you have watched those, you will know that I like to call your opposite sign your shadow self. So today we are talking about the shadow selves of Virgo and Pisces. Okay, so Virgo. Virgo is an earth sign, and it is ruled by the planet Mercury, which is the planet of intellect and communication and how you process information. Mercury rules over Gemini and Virgo. First home to Gemini, and second home to Virgo, but it's also exalted in Virgo, meaning it's the most powerful in the sign of Virgo. It's like the place it always wanted to be. Virgo, like I said, is an earth sign. Virgo is a sign that is all about logic. It's all about linear logic. It's about perfection. It is about 1 + 1 = 2. It's an earth sign, so it's steady. It's logic that works well to be in this realm, to be in this third dimension, in this world, because it's an earth sign. I say earth signs always have an upper hand in the way that they think in this world, because we are on earth. So like they seem the most practical, you know? Pisces is a water sign. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. Virgo is the 6th sign of the zodiac, and Pisces is the 12th sign of the zodiac. So Pisces is a water sign. Both of these signs are mutable. Virgo and Pisces are both mutable signs, but Pisces is a water sign, and Pisces are all about sensitivity. And not sensitivity like a Cancer, not sensitive as in emotional per se, but literal sensitivity. They feel everything. And they are all about intuition and psychic abilities. That is how Pisces act. That's where their water is. You know, water, when you think water, you think of feel, you think of emotion. Pisces, because they are that, are naturally like intuitive and psychic and things of that nature. But we're going to get more into that as we go down the line. The planet that rules over Pisces is Jupiter. So Sagittarius and Pisces share the same planet, and Jupiter is the planet of philosophies. It's the planet of expansion. It makes sense why Jupiter is the biggest planet, you know, and it's the wisdom planet. Pisces is actually exalted in Venus, which is the love planet. So let's start off with Virgo. So, like I said earlier, Virgo is an earth sign. With Virgo's shadow self being Pisces, I always say that these two signs can learn a lot from each other. Virgos are very intelligent, and they're very logical, but sometimes they can be so logical that it's to their detriment, to their demise, instead of making them better or helping them grow. Virgos are naturally observant, and kind of really hard to understand, was similar to their shadow self Pisces. I always say, like, the quote for Pisces is, I understand everyone, but no one understands me. They're the last sign of the zodiac. Virgo is very similar to that, upon first meeting at least, and that's their Pisces on the inside. Virgos, since they're so logical and they think in a linear way, it's like that's why they have to plan everything. Virgos feel like they have to plan everything so that everything can be perfect. They're kind of control freaks, and they can be very judgmental people, or at least come across as judgmental, because they're natural critics. Since they aim for perfection, they critique everything because they see everything. They see every little hair that's out of place. And the real reason why they're like this is because they have Pisces in the background. Pisces is, like I said, is ruled over by the sign of Jupiter. So they expand on everything. That's why they can be very analytical. and overthink things, because Pisces in the background with this Jupiter, it's like things just keep growing and growing and growing and growing and growing, and their mind has so many different possibilities, and it kind of scares Virgo. So they try to map everything out and plan everything out so that it goes according to plan. It's just a lot going on in Virgo's mind. So since they're earth signs, they make themselves structured. They make themselves have a plan. They make themselves follow what they already wrote out in their head so that they won't go off on the deep end, kind of thing, you know? And that's because of their shadow self in Pisces. It's like, I feel like with these two signs, they're scared of their shadow selves. Virgo doesn't want to be seen as ignorant. The reason why Virgos are so observant is because of their Pisces shadow as well. Pisces pick up on everything. So with you being a Virgo, and Virgo being your sun sign, and Pisces in the background, it's like they're picking up on everything, but in an earthy way, in a more literal way, in a way that makes sense to any human eye, kind of thing. That's why they can be perfectionists. They may not understand why they pick up on everything or why these little things bother them, but it's because they're noticing everything. I want to get into Pisces just so this can kind of make sense. Yeah, let's just hop into Pisces. Okay, Pisces, like I said, is a very sensitive sign. So Pisces also pick up on everything. But the thing about Pisces is they pick up on everything in almost every sense. A lot of people think that Pisces are dumb, which is probably the dumbest thing you could probably think. Pisces are far from dumb. They're far from stupid. They're far from clueless. They are very, very, very intelligent people, just like Virgos. Virgos get more of the credit for being intelligent. Pisces don't, because everybody thinks Pisces is just cute and just fluffy and just like, oh. But Pisces help you to connect to what the human eye can't see. Similar to Virgos, just like how Virgos pick up on everything because they're so observant, Pisces pick up on everything as well, but they'll pick up on you. They pick up on your whole energy. Pisces can get lost in someone else's energy. That's why these signs are both introverts, because it's too much for them to think about. Pisces can be all over the place very easily because their mind is like somewhere on another freaking dimension, while their body is here, and they're trying to process both. It's like, I don't know. I feel like Pisces have a naturally open portal. So when they see you, it's not like they're just seeing the physical you. It's like, oh wow, it's like I see your soul, I see your aura, I see what you're not saying, I see what you are saying and why you're saying it. And when you're telling this to me, I'm receiving all of this information without even trying to. Just because I'm a Pisces, I'm just receiving it. Just like how Virgos can be looking at you and be like, oh my God, there's a stain on his shirt. His teeth are kind of crooked. Oh, he needs to brush that part of his hair. Okay. It's like they can't help but pick up on every little minute detail. And it's because Pisces has Virgo in the background, which is a very thinker sign, but they're Pisces. They're very artsy. They're very in tune with their emotion and other people, because they understand everybody. They're the last sign of the zodiac, so they literally are every sign. They understand and can morph and form into every single sign. Virgo has Pisces on the inside, but Virgo's so daggone scared of really truly being this spiritual creative being that they are sometimes. They're so scared of that sometimes because they want to be perfect. They don't want to be the weirdo. I don't want to be the weirdo. I want to be perfect. Oh, I have to be perfect. If I'm not perfect, then nothing's going to go right. Everything's wrong. Do you see all this? Do you see how fast I'm talking? Do you see how hectic this is? That is what is going on in their minds. Literally 25/8. Their brains just go and go and go and go and go. They're constantly creating, constantly doing things. And this is where their logic comes from. Something that Virgos can learn from Pisces is to not judge their intuition. Don't judge it. Why are you judging it? Intuition is what it is. So with you being a Virgo, you're naturally creative. What Virgos have to do is learn to embrace their weirdo. Because Virgos are weird. Pisces are weird, but Virgos are weird, and they think they're not. Like, they try so hard not to be weird that just makes you even more weird. Just be weird. They need to learn to embrace their weird side, because their weird side is where they're truly going to flourish. Unfortunately, for Virgos, since you guys are Mercury, it's like Virgos can naturally be insecure because they want to perfect everything. And if it's not perfect, they don't feel like it's worth it, you know? And that's something that they can learn from Pisces. Pisces understand that not everything is going to be perfect, because they understand people. They understand the sorrows and the imperfections of life. And Virgos understand it too. That's just something they have to tap into and be okay with. It's like they get it, but they're like, their earth sign is like so stubborn that they don't want to get it. It's like, I don't want that though. I want to be perfection. And since on the inside of Virgo is Pisces, which is Jupiter, it's like what I write down. I said Virgo. I said it is never perfect because it's never ending, Pisces. It's never ending. Virgos have to learn that not everything they do is going to be perfect. Nothing is perfect. Even if they think it's perfect, it's not perfect. You know why? Because perfection is not a thing. It's never ending. They have Pisces on the inside of them as well, which is this expansion planet. And this expansion sign, this expansive sign. So it's like them trying to make it linear. It's like they can keep picking and picking and picking and picking and like literally dissect something to pieces, trying to make it perfect, when sometimes they can just leave it alone. And that's why a lot of people may not even see Virgo as a creative sign, because they judge their art so much. They judge their feelings so much that they just don't put it out. It's like, I'm not going to do it. It's not worth it. It's kind of stupid. And I'm not going to do it. Doesn't make any sense. You know? Pisces, on the other hand, Pisces is all about the art. Pisces is all about the feeling. Pisces have to understand that they're on Earth, that they're in this world. So if their chart is a little unbalanced, or if they feel a little unbalanced, or they're hanging around the wrong type of energy because they're so highly sensitive, they have to realize that nobody understands. I'm so sorry, Pisces. I know it. I know. Nobody really gets it. So you have to understand that when you communicate with people, and when you're trying to explain something or dealing with people, that some people can't even comprehend how much energy that they're giving off to you, how much of themselves that you're feeling. Pisces can be scared of reality. Or at least our reality. People can say that Pisces is always in a la-la land and Pisces are liars and this, that, and the third, when in reality, they just see everything from a bird's eye view and from a way deeper, more spiritual, intuitive side naturally than what most people see. It's like, I know a lot of people come in and they think logically, and then they have to tap into their intuitive side. Pisces comes in intuitively. Now they have to tap into their more earthy, more practical, linear side. So a lot of times things that Pisces say go over people's heads because they're freaking genius. Einstein, Pisces, Mercury in Pisces, a freaking genius. Everybody thought he was stupid. Everybody thought he was stupid, but he's freaking Einstein, and he's a genius. Pisces know that they know that they know. Pisces, follow your intuition, but you need to tap into your shadow self, which is your Virgo side, which is the side that's going to keep you grounded and not fly too deep off into the deep end. Because, you know, Pisces, they're the fishes. They're the fishes in the ocean. They're the two fishes that are connected. But people have to understand, it's not just Nemo and Dory. That's Pisces. It's the ones deep down in the ocean with the little lights hanging that only see in the dark, and like so many other fishes that we haven't discovered yet. You guys know so much, and you hold so much power and so much intelligence, but people just don't get it. Just have patience with people when they don't understand you. And make sure that you don't get too attached or too caught up in other people's energy. But just like how Pisces are geniuses, Virgos are as well. They just need to learn how to tap into their other side to get their so they can reach their full potential, so it can pay off. You know, every time I see a Virgo like stepping outside of the box, or like doing something that's fearless, or not like the status quo, I'm like, oh. Virgos get the stereotype of being square and boring and this and that and the third, when in reality they just have to stop judging themselves. Once a Virgo stops judging themselves harshly, they'll stop judging other people, and their intuition and their logic will meet each other, and then they're unstoppable. Same thing with Pisces. Pisces has to learn that they can't just operate in the other world. They can't just operate in through their third eye all the time. They're on earth and they're dealing with earthlings. So they have to realize that they have to connect both. Virgo and Pisces have to find a way to connect their logic and their intuition to make a nice, cohesive, well-rounded, elevated human being who will be able to relay the messages that they really want to relay, who will be able to help people the way they really want to help people. These are helpers. A Virgo is a helper. That's why they critique. That's why they always feel like their opinion is needed, because they're like, oh, I see something wrong with it. Please just fix it. Let me fix it, please. Oh, I beg of you, let me fix it. And then Pisces is like, I feel you. Let me be there for you. Let me fix this. I understand what you're saying. Oh, you were thinking this? Yes, you were thinking that. Come on, be honest. That's not how you really feel. You really feel like this. Yes. And that scares people, because people are like, oh my God, they're reading me for filth. They're in my head. They're in my soul. They're in my being. Back off. People are intimidated by that. So yes, find a way to connect logic and intuition, and you will soar. You two signs are very underrated and very misunderstood. And it's because you're geniuses. No one's ever gonna understand a genius except for another genius. So I recommend, if you are a Virgo or if you are a Pisces, if you're a Virgo, you don't have a Pisces friend. If you're a Pisces, you don't have a Virgo friend, I suggest you get one, just so you can honestly see the other side of you and connect to it. Virgo, Pisces, you connecting to your Pisces will not only help you communicate with others, but it'll relieve you of so much stress and judgment that you put on yourself. It'll stop your brain from just going and going and going, because you'll have this balance of, okay, I'm a thinker, but I'm also a feeler. And I'm okay with being a feeler, because feelings are just as important as thinking, because true logic does not just come from what's written down on a paper, and does not just come from the mind. You cannot have one without the other. And that's what these two signs have to understand. You cannot have heart without mind. You cannot have mind without heart. And once, I'm going to say it again, once these two signs learn that, they are unstoppable. If you are a Pisces, hey girl, hey. If you're a Virgo, hey girl, hey. I love y'all. So I hope you got something from this video. You just literally have to get out of your own way. You have to get out of your own way. But yes, thank you for watching this video. Come back soon. It is Pisces season right now. Pisces, ball out, okay? Be weird. Make your intuition stronger than it ever was. Same thing with you, Virgo. And yeah, thank y'all for watching. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Oh, like, subscribe, comment down below. Follow me on Instagram. Bye! Oh, Jesus.